Hi everyone, how is everyone? Are you okay? Great. Now, the book I'm about to read tonight is called Lost and Found, and it's from Oliver Jeffers, and I've read a few of his before. Very talented man. So everybody relax. Jeffrey and Sandra, relax. Listen to this book. Hope you're all nice and snuggled, all comfortable on the sofa or lying in bed, wherever you are. Just take in the words, maybe even close your eyes. So this is Lost and Found. Once there was a boy, and one day he found a penguin at his door. The boy didn't know where it had come from, but it began to follow him everywhere. The penguin looked sad and the boy thought it must be lost. So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. He checked in the Lost and Found office, but no one was missing a penguin. He asked some birds if they knew where the penguin came from, but they ignored him. Some birds are like that. The boy asked his duck, but the duck floated away. He didn't know. That night, the boy couldn't sleep for disappointment. He wanted to help the penguin, but he didn't know how. The next morning, he discovered that penguins come from the South Pole. But how could he get there? He ran down to the harbour and asked a big ship to take them to the South Pole. But his voice was much too small to be heard over the ship's horn. Can you do a ship's horn? No, neither can I. So together, he and the penguin would row to the South Pole. The boy took his rowboat out of the cupboard and they tested it for size and strength. They packed everything they would need, and together they pushed the rowboat out to sea. They rowed south for many days and nights, with the boy telling stories all the way. The penguin listened to everything that the boy said. They floated through good weather and bad, when the waves were as big as mountains. No thanks. I don't want to be in those kind of waves. Until they came to the South Pole. The boy was delighted, but the penguin said nothing. Suddenly, it looked sad again as the boy helped it out of the boat. There's even a sign there saying, "Welcome to the South Pole." The boy said goodbye and floated away, but as he looked back, the penguin looked sadder than ever. It felt strange to be on his own, and the more he thought, the more he realized he was making a big mistake. The penguin wasn't lost, he was just lonely. Quickly, he turned the boat around and headed back to the South Pole as fast as he could. At last he reached the pole again, but where was the penguin? The boy searched and searched, but he was nowhere to be found. Sadly, the boy set off for home. There was no point telling stories because there was no one to listen, except the wind and the waves. But then, the boy saw something in the water ahead of him. Closer and closer he got, until he could see the penguin. Look! And they gave each other a big hug. He was actually in an umbrella. And so the boy and his friend went home together, talking of wonderful things all the way home. It doesn't say home, but I just put home in there because I thought it was right. Brilliant book. That's the front gate. Wait there. No, you don't need to. I'm back. So, everybody close their eyes. before somebody comes. Breathe in the energy. Breathe out the tiredness. Breathe in the goodness. And breathe out the badness. Now just be thankful for everything you've done today, everywhere you've been, the food that's on your plate, and be especially thankful to your parents, to your mum and dad who've been looking after you every day, taking you to school, making you food, doing everything for you, okay? Now, open your eyes. Now I'm rushing this because somebody's here and I've got to go and answer the door quickly. So what I'd like you to do, you just think of anybody that might be lonely, or maybe someone that you haven't called for a long time, and maybe give them a ring and say hello to them. So I would like you to all go to sleep, or for those of you going to sleep, have a great night, have a beautiful sleep, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you.